Hey. Welcome to Individual Perspective Podcast. I'm your host, Daris D. McKinney. Yeah, I gotta wash this hat. Oh my goodness. It's really terrible. Yeah, I know. You know, but Anton Daniels will call Dusty. look, look, let's get down to business. How you guys doing today? Oh yeah, we doing some great podcasting today because I overlooked it. I kind of seen it, but I overlooked it for the last few weeks or so. Um, uh, Donald Trump, he was kind of criticizing Kamala for saying that she worked at McDonald's and everything, and his remarks were so classic, and it just like, look, I really don't understand who y'all vote for. Y'all vote for it. Like the reason why people hate Trump because he's so America. He's so America. He's our triple cheeseburgers. He's our yachts. He's our mansions. He's our Escalades. You know what I mean? Our big portions of dinner and our big old savory, just the abundance and the big factor. That's American personality. And he's just so American and just everything America. And the good, the bad, the ugly, and just the greatness of it all. And he really carries that. He's almost like a true makeup of America. You know, I'll say Magic Johnson is too if he wasn't so full of shit, but he is. So you can't even give Magic Johnson that kind of praise because he's not objective. Trump is objectively America. That's what he is. And because he's a white man, he kind of gets himself into situations where he's been honest and he's kind of given a more blunt analysis on things and a very true, objective, blunt analysis on things. And because he's white, he's not seeing it that because he's white, that he can't be that honest. He can't be that truthful. He can't be that objective. He can't be that unbiased. You got to remember that you're white and don't, if you're judging a black person, you got to kind of judge them with a certain kind of kid gloves and for him, he treats everybody equally. He don't care if you're white, if you don't care if you're black, he'll care if you're female, he'll care if you're male. It's just what it is. And it allows the narrative for them to put racism on him, but he's not a racist, man. This is ridiculous. And I think it's ridiculous how they paint him as a racist person. And black people are so dumb that they actually like think that's legitimate. And it's no proof of that. And anybody you can label or tag them or profile them or even stereotype them, like I think we call everybody racist. I don't care who they are. I think we got a situation where the power that we hold over the country for their guilt for slavery and everything, I think it actually been placed on everybody, really. You know, I mean, we criminalized everybody or racialized everybody to being a racist and everything. I don't care what type of person it was, you know, like a stupid, like a person that was Christian, so they don't want to tout how insulted that they are for um, black people or white liberals labeling them like a racist. They even don't even fight back. They just kind of take the hit. You know what I mean? And Trump, he's kind of saying, no, I'm not going to sit here and let you guys call me racist and try to mute me and try to take my freedom of speech and my individuality away because I gotta walk around and be fearful of you gonna label me a racist. So that's what you're watching. You're watching society and white liberals and social, like self-righteous black people try to label people racist, but really they're racist. You know, it really is. You know, and I'm not passing no judgment on like people like Al Sharpton to say that they can't be racist from wherever they kind of doing, but you take the criticism as you're doing that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm looking at my bandwidth and everything. It's trying to hold my stream back, but we're gonna try to get through this real quick because it's not a big episode that I'm doing. I just wanted to. Trump is about to go to McDonald's and work the French fry cooker on Sunday. That's so classic. I don't even know what to say, and it all comes from just him analyzing her, kind of acting like she's an every woman person, and really she grew up in a like she always said, "Oh, my mother, she had to work so hard to save up to buy her own house. She saved up to buy a house in one of the most expensive and exclusive and just not the most, but let's say a really, really, really good neighborhood, really good affluent area." Okay, so it's not like she had them, you know. It's no comparison to the average everyday person. She got to understand, both her parents had PhDs. Okay, they got masters and stuff like that. They really, really good at what they did, and they really got educated. And they just by what they studied and what they got degrees in, it automatically put them in a multi-$100,000 a year salary situation. So it's kind of impossible for them to have downtrodden life. You get what I'm saying? And it's okay. We all wish that we grew up like that. We've been in a better place, because the struggle that most people take is that what they push off point is. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you got an anomaly of great people that come make it out the mud and everything like that, but most of us need when we taking a risk, we got something to fall back on, you know what I mean? But life shows that you don't really have anything to jump off. If life is hard. I think we kind of don't really kind of look at it that way, but it's brutal and stuff like that. But you got to keep going on, because it's great adventures in life. So that's why we kind of take on the hits and the bruises of it and stuff like that. But you know what I did? Okay, yeah, I got it. Here it go. Okay. So I wanted to play what this all comes from, and the situation that popped up in the midst of it. So let me play this real quick.
It was a lie. She never worked at McDonald's over the hot French fries. I think I'm going to a McDonald's in 2 weeks, actually, and I'm going to work the French fries, because I will have worked longer and harder at McDonald's than she did if I do that even for half an hour.
So he said that it just been aggravated by how much she she lies, or she did the details of her McDonald's experience has been very ghostly. Okay, let's put it that way. And for him, his frustration with that she could say anything, do anything, and don't get any criticism, and he gets all the criticism and stuff. I guess that's what so when he said that, he was just saying he knew that he was doing going by McDonald's is probably their favorite place, and some specific thing that they'll be doing while they're in Pennsylvania and stuff like that. But he said it in the top of his head, but he actually start to actually put that into motion probably when he left this stage and everything. And he's actually about to do it on Sunday. It's when I found this out, I said, "Oh my God, it's hilarious and it's classic. It's so classic." And it's exactly what this election needs.
It was a lie. She never worked at McDonald's over the hot French fries. I think I'm going to a McDonald's in 2 weeks, actually, and I'm going to work the French fries, because I will have worked longer and harder at McDonald's than she did if I do that even for half an hour.
That is so funny. And he went. This is last year. He went by a McDonald's and he kind of. I think he. I mean, there's so many people in there, but he bought the whole place. You got like people like PolitiFaxists and like liberals say, well, he went into his campaign went into McDonald's, and from 2023 into 2024 they spent $35,000. Yeah, because he buying every person in the McDonald's something and everything. But that's the campaign. That's just the thing. So like, I'm pretty sure he always paid for everybody's stuff when he comes into a McDonald's or Chick-fil-A, or I watch him do this stuff 100, buy the whole restaurant something. And for him, even if it's coming straight out of his pocket, it's maybe $100,000 that he may be catering to these little spontaneous moments and stuff. But he really sacrificed. I'm telling you, he had to have a hell of a conversation with his family to say, hey, he's willing to give up a lot to save this country before he passes. You know what I mean? Or his perception, or his ideology to what he could contribute to the government and being running for president, because he spent a lot of money. He's like his first campaign. I think he spent about $300-400 million on that campaign of his own money. And that's because he didn't have any donors, anybody like that. The second one, I'm pretty sure he's putting in even when they was trying to make him pay like $400-500 million in New York, some crazy stuff for the case and everything of overinflating the value of his company. He had to put a certain amount on hold until he went through the appellate court and all that other stuff. And I actually think I should have got that report, but I think they're actually the appeals court is throwing that case out. They saying that it's illegal and it's a messy case and everything. So he won't even have to pay the $400 million that he put up. He had to put it up. He had to literally cash out and put it up just in case the appellate court doomed. They could just take the money. So if the appellate court didn't work out well, they would just took the monies, but he get all that money back because it was a fraudulent case and all the other stuff. And they not reporting it in the news because it's a hell of a win. You know what I mean? But people don't know that. And I may do another report to show that. But Trump, man, I'm telling you, I think he got if I'm not mistaken, I will put money on this now. I think he got $1 billion liquid for all these court cases. He don't like losing it, but I think he's ready just in case he got a battle at all. I think he's about $1 billion liquid to fight for his life, fight for his brand, because they try to take his company away and all that stuff. So I think he had $1 billion. And if you want to know the cost of fighting the judicial system, anybody that's crazy enough to try to bring a lawsuit in a partisan way, I think it's about $1 billion to fight for your name in this country. Because that's what he pretty much, it looks like it's going to sum up from now into the end of any case that he's going through, and he take it to the appellate court or anything like that. If they try to arrest him, take him to jail, all that stuff. When it's all said and done, I think he would have had to spend about $1 billion on it. So that's what it costs for your true freedom, $1 billion. And the only human being in this country, in this world, in history of America that actually really fought for their freedom. Really, truly fought. I don't care, even veterans. Yeah, they fought for their freedom, but they didn't get to enjoy their freedom. You know what I mean? A lot of soldiers didn't get they went to war and they died, and they didn't get to enjoy their freedom. So they fought for the idealism of their freedom, but they didn't really get to enjoy it. So they fought. Soldiers, military veterans, and our World War vets and everybody, the best human beings on this planet, and they the best of us. Where I feel we're nowhere near a military soldier. Most of us, we can never give to this world as much as a military soldier I gave. I don't care if you're in the Navy, the military, the Marines, whoever. If it's Navy SEALs, all them, they really are they're the best specimens of us. They're the best of us, and they fought. And the only person that actually lived up to the deaths of millions of soldiers through our history of American history is Donald J. Trump. He's the only one that lived up to. I could say that 100%. Everybody else, you kind of You took, you kind of did what you could do as long as it didn't risk everything. It was a compromise. We all compromised the risk that we were willing to give for freedom. And I think Trump, he put it all on the line. All on the line. I don't think I'll take on anyone. I think Trump put it all on the line. And I don't include I'm talking about people that actually know the value of freedom in life and what you can accomplish in life and all that stuff, and give it up. Be willing to fight the worst people. I'm telling you, if like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and a lot of people, civil rights people, they fought for the freedoms of Black Americans. But if they had to go into a room, if they were interacting with the CIA or the Pentagon and the FBI threatening them, telling them that they're going to destroy them and they're going to take everything away from them, would they kind of done a lot of the stuff that they did? That's the question. And I think Martin Luther King and Malcolm X probably would have they probably would have did the same exact thing. I'm pretty sure of that. But it's very rare people like that. And Trump is one of those people. So he's kind of funny and stuff and do these little interesting pop culture things is even more interesting to what's going on. So let me play this one clip and then I'll end this this little episode. Don't got no audio to it. What's up with that?
Be treated so good now. He was coming down because we came here. He was a great guy. They'll be taken care of. They were not going to be taken care of, but they're going to be taken care of.
Do you think Norfolk Southern has been held accountable and been transparent enough with the residents here in East
Well,
Palestine?
they're going to have to be, and I'm sure they will be. And he likewise wasn't going to come, and when they saw I was coming, all of a sudden he came up. So I think they'll be very good for it. What's your specialty today?
How are you today? Nice to meet you.
Hello, everybody. That's a nice, beautiful looking group of people, the fire department.
Okay.
We're going to take care of the police department. And what we do is all the people that are right
I'm the owner, Mr. President. How are you?
I don't have to give him.
That's right.
That's a good one to own, right?
Yes, it is. One of the best.
So we're going to take care of your fire police.
President Trump, what do you think of
He's a big fan.
Yes, come here, take a look. This is a guy I like. Very nice one. Oh, you know what we'll do? Here, this is for you. I like that one, but this one. You know what that is? That's the best. That's the best. Oh, look at those boxes of food.
And you gotta listen to.
Rather, Buttigieg's criticism of you pulling back rail regulations. Do you think
You
No, it
gotta-
had nothing to do with it. It had nothing to do with it. No,
you
he's
gotta
gotta work
listen
in
to
the
what he's
airports.
saying.
We've never had airports like this.
see.
We're like a third world nation. And this is an example of, I can tell you, this is.
You gotta listen to what he's saying because he's buying the whole place, everything, and that's powerful stuff, man. But it's interesting because it's just great. We love our successful people in this country, and Anti Daniels, he kind of does a lot of this stuff, kind of gives back to the people, and very like wifty ways, like he'll just do it right then and there. He don't even, it's nothing, whatever he feels in a moment, he'll get back to the people. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, and I'm pretty sure a lot of, hopefully, a lot of wealthy people or people with great success and stuff kind of make sure that they make people day. You know what I mean? What it's gonna cost them, like a $10,000 to $100,000 per month or something like that. I'm pretty sure people got a giving back to the people quota that they give to people and stuff. Stop giving to charities. Stop giving to stupid causes that make other people so wealthy. Talk to people, interact with people on social media, people asking for assistance, and they not asking to kind of leech off of you. You kind of know those people, but you also know the people that are like, they just need that blessing, and then they balance themselves out and they never look back and they pay it forward. And I just wish that a lot of successful people would kind of stop giving your money to certain charities that's making no progress in decades and stuff like that. You need to touch people. You need to help people in the advancement of their lives. By helping them advance their life, you could get more people out there advancing their life and giving more to people. Most people pay it forward. Most people, it's an instant psychological thing that most people do. They pay it forward. So when they're helped and they're kind of improved in their life, they pass it on. So I rather rich and successful people talk to people, look at your emails, look at your texts, have staff do it and everything, and really seek out some of the people that just need that extra thing to balance them out, and then that's another person that's paying it forward for you, and they won't never forget, and they'll communicate it. So let's listen to this from the beginning to see and pay attention to what he's saying, because the interaction with the reporters trying to do gotcha stuff and him dealing with the people and just the nature of it is it's awesome. I like it. It's kind of made my day a little bit.
Palestine.
Oh, they're going to be treated so good now. He was coming up because we came here. He does a great job. And they'll be taken care of. They were not going to be taken care of, but they're going to be taken care of.
Do you think Norfolk Southern has been held accountable and been transparent enough with the residents here in East
Well, they're
Palestine?
going to have to be, and I'm sure they will be. And he likewise wasn't going to come, and when they saw I was coming, all of a sudden he came up. So I think they'll be very good for it. What's your specialty today?
How are you today? Nice to meet you.
Hello, everybody. That's a nice, beautiful-looking group of people.
Okay.
Perfect equalizer.
All the people that are right
I'm the
now.
owner, Mr. President. How are you?
I don't have to give him.
That's right.
That's a good one to own, right?
Yes, it is. One of the best.
So we're going to take care of your fire police.
President Trump, what do you think of
He's a big fan.
Yes, come here, take a look. This is a guy I like. Very nice one. Oh, you know what we'll do? Here, this is for you. I like that one, but this one's even nicer. It's more expensive, I can tell you. This is triple the price of that one, right? Yeah. Here you go.
Thank you.
Pop. Come here, folks.
Thank you.
Make of Biden, or rather Buttigieg's criticism of you pulling back rail regulations? Do you think you would have made
No,
a
it had
difference?
nothing to do with it. It had nothing to do. No, he's got to work on the airports. We've never had airports like this. We're like a third world nation. And this is an example of the breakdown. It's all breakdown. Our whole country is breaking down. And he's really got to look at the airports, because I have people that are taking planes and they're delayed. They're waiting at an airport for 3 days. It's crazy what's happening.
Are you shocked he hasn't come here yet?
Oh, he should have been here a long time ago. Boot edge. You know what you call him? Boot edge. That's the way. He should have been here a long time ago. Now, he was supposed to come today, but he heard I was coming today and he postponed it. But you know what happened?
I know.
He said, we better get people there right away. So have a good time, everybody. See you back on the plane. Thank you.
What do you think about railway safety?
Okay. Pretty interesting. I like it though. This is really good. But look, that's what I just wanted to kind of show you guys. That was last year that he did that. I just wanted to show you, because obviously people got perceptions of Trump out there, but there's what people say, and they won't show you video evidence of it, and they slice up things and everything, but then it's just data that's out there. And if you were objective and you were honest and you have an individual perspective where your truth is based on objective truth, then you wouldn't be triggered by all this stuff. But most of our country, at least 60% of our country, they pay attention to what the news people say because they wearing a suit. They behind an anchor desk and all the other stuff, but they're the ones who can lie to you the most. Politicians are the ones who can lie to you the most. So whatever narrative that the media has about someone, you have to vet it, because it's so much bias in everything, how we all conduct ourselves with each other. So like I said, on Sunday, that would be the 19th, 20th, the 20th of October. Trump will be being a fry cooker for a half an hour in Pennsylvania. I don't know if he's gonna do it all, do the whole 30 minutes or something, but I thought it was awesome that he said it, because what he was thinking of at the moment, and then he put it into action and actually scheduled it. So it's that area is gonna be pretty wild in Pennsylvania, and at a McDonald's or whatever McDonald's he's going to. That's gonna be interesting. So I'll play that clip again so you guys get the context of what I'm talking about, and then we'll see you, because we're gonna pick this episode back up on the actual event when he does the event and everything, and I'll give my reaction and my commentary around that. So let me play this and we're gonna end this.
It was a lie. She never worked at McDonald's over the hot French fries. I think I'm going to a McDonald's in 2 weeks, actually, and I'm going to work the French fries, because I will have worked longer and harder at McDonald's than she did if I do that even for half an hour.
Yeah, so that's gonna be good. I can't wait to see that. That's gonna be hilarious. Even if he just does it for a few minutes, that's gonna be hilarious. Thought it's a classic thing. So we'll see you on McDonald's Trump. Trump at McDonald's being a French fry cook. You get what I'm saying? That's gonna be interesting. But we all love McDonald's. We all love. I don't really get to do it. Probably maybe every 8 years or something like that, but it's interesting. Okay, guys, I just wanted to come in with this special quick episode talking about Trump going to McDonald's to be a fry cook to prove, I guess, the troll Kamala saying that she worked at McDonald's in college. It's just it's ridiculous. It's hilarious. So I think it's very funny. So that's it. That's all I gotta say on this. Okay, yeah, and it's really funny though. Really funny. Come on. Yeah, you guys know that's funny. That's hilarious. Okay. You're gonna watch that. I'm just saying, come on, y'all. Best campaigner, best political person that ever existed. you look at this last 10 years, a lot of the corruption stuff he exposed, man, and what he didn't expose, the people came out and discredited them themselves the same. People lived 30, 40 years and they destroyed their credibility away just because they hated that a person that the political establishment didn't pick decided to run for president. So, okay, we'll see you guys soon. Check you out.